kind of an important like thing to bring to a filming sesh when you're doing makeup. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenny and I make fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on my channel every single week. And today I'm really excited. I haven't done a beauty video in forever. And today I'm gonna share with you guys. So last year, I grabbed some things when Dollar General released their Believ beauty line. So they had a ton of makeup that they released, everything under $5. And so I grabbed like everything. So a full face of makeup. Then we moved and I never got a chance to try it out for you guys. So today I'm gonna try out a full face of Believ beauty makeup. And this is the results of it. I'm really excited to share with you what my favorite products are from it and some of the things that weren't my favorite products. So if you're excited to see what things from Believ Beauty you might want to try, then please keep watching. Okay, so I am gonna start out with the beauty sponge. It says it's a four-sided makeup sponge designed without latex. So it's perfect for applying and blending all formulas. So I'm gonna get this wet first. Okay, the first thing I'm going to apply is this Believ Beauty Pretty and Primed Hydrating Primer. So it says it's a replenishing face primer that hydrates, smooths, and preps skin for flawless makeup application and will leave your skin with a dewy, healthy looking finish. I have sort of normal to dry skin. It's silicone free, paraben free, and not tested on animals. Oh! It's very liquidy. Look at this, it's like blue. Interesting. I'm really used to the Maybelline hydrating primer, and this is not similar to this. It is really hydrating. I can feel it like really as it kind of rubs in. It feels almost like it's getting thicker. Not bad, I like this, I think. Now, this I'm really excited about, this Believ Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, because Allie Glines is a makeup beauty guru that I follow, and she loves this. She had this in her like makeup gems or something, like best drugstore makeup, these drugstore makeups are better than, I don't know, I'll link it down below. But she had this as one of her favorites, and this is like $4. So I'm excited. I have this in the color Linen, which was the lightest I could find. And if you've watched my channel before, I haven't done a ton of makeup videos recently, but I used to do a ton of makeup videos and I have really fair skin. So a lot of lightest shades, they do not work on me. I have to have like really, really fair shades. So we'll see if Linen is even close to light enough for me, but we'll do our best. Because I'm wearing it to church tonight, people. It comes with a pump, really pretty. This is a glass bottle. So this looks really, really, really nice. So let's try this sucker. Okay, I can already tell the shade kind of looks dark for me. This might be one that I kind of wear with a mixer or something like that. I have a lot of them that I mixed with some of my lighter foundations that are too light for me, which, I mean, that rarely happens, but it does happen. Okay, so I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm just gonna start blending this in. Now, under these lights, the shade is actually not too bad. It may be a little bit like half a shade too dark, but the lights kind of do wash it out. You can kind of tell. I mean, if this oxidizes even a little bit, it's gonna be too dark, but I can definitely see finish-wise why Allie likes this so much. This is really beautiful. I mean, look at that finish though. That is so pretty and glowy. It's not like a full coverage or anything like that. You can still see like all my redness and blemishes coming through, but the finish is so beautiful. And yeah, the shade's not like too terribly bad. I think part of it is because the finish is really skin-like, that the shade is not too bad. I think this is really beautiful. What do you guys think? I think the finish is really nice. I like it. Okay, and next we're gonna try, this is the Believ Beauty concealer, and I have it in ivory, and you can kind of see, like, I'm not sure about this color, but we're gonna try it out. I have my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear, which is a really light shade, to kind of lighten it up if it's just like crazy. Okay, this is what it looks like. It doesn't look too terribly bad, but it is really pink. So let's try this out under the eyes. Okay, yeah, this is like way too dark. This looks more like kind of like a peach corrector. So like for dark under eyes on my skin tone is more what I would probably use this for. That actually blended out really well and is not too bad under the eyes. It's not like, it blended out pretty sheer. It's like a sheer coverage. And it did take away some of my dark circles, you can tell. So, but I wouldn't use this to cover blemishes because, well, actually, you know what? Maybe I will, just a little bit. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's not awesome for covering blemishes. It's just a little too dark for my skin tone, so it didn't do much for me. I like it under the eyes as more of like a corrector for dark circles, but real quick, I'm going to add a little brightness with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear and cover my blemishes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've added a little brightness under the eye and then just covered up my blemishes. And now we're moving on to the Believ Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder Translucent. So this is the only powder that I saw whenever I went to my Dollar General. So we're gonna try it. Except for that, I just realized that I didn't bring any brushes in here. So let me go grab my brushes. Okay, got them. Kind of an important thing to bring to a filming sesh when you're doing makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Real Technique contour brush to do my under eye powder. I'm gonna put a little bit of the powder into the lid and then go ahead and set my under eyes with this. Okay, I think that's beautiful. I think that's really good. I like the way that's looking so far. I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole face with this powder, just lightly. Make sure all that concealer stays where it's supposed to be. So far, I'm really impressed. I like everything. I do think that this powder darkened my under eyes just a little bit. It's hard to see with the lights on camera, but I do think in real life, it did kind of darken up my under eyes just a little bit. So this powder is probably not great for my under eyes, but I do like it on the rest of my face. I think that it did a good job setting my face, and I'm a fan. I do like it. Next, we are gonna go with some bronzer. So I got this in the Tropics bronzing powder. Now, I'm not a huge fan of glowy bronzers, but this was all I could really find. So this is what we're going with, people. Also, I'm always nervous about bronzers because of how fair I am. So if this pulls really orange, it can, bronzers make me a little bit nervous. Let's just see how it goes. I'm using my Wet n Wild, angled contour brush. Yeah, it is pulling kind of a little orange, so it almost looks more like a peachy blush, which I don't mind that at all. And it's actually not super glowy. It kind of looks more matte to me. It's very pigmented though, so this is not gonna be like a subtle thing. It's definitely not too dark, but it is very warm. I'm not seeing a ton of glow or shimmer in this though. Okay, that's really pretty. I like that. All right, next we're gonna move on to the Believ Beauty blush. This is the Born to Blush in Creamy Peach. So this is a long-wearing sheer powder blush that provides a pop of buildable, natural-looking cheek color for all skin tones. I'm gonna use my EcoTools blush brush. This may be super pigmented like the bronzer was, so let's check it out. That is really pretty. This is a very pretty spring, summer colored blush. I like this a lot. It goes really well with the bronzer color as well. Yeah, both of these are very pigmented. You do not need a lot to get some really high color payoff, especially if you're fair skinned. So these will probably last you a long time, and they're very inexpensive. So okay, next we're gonna go into the Believ Beauty Radiant Finish Highlighter in Champagne Kiss. This I'm a little worried about. Now, says it's a radiance enhancing highlighter with a silky texture and a barely there feel. Now, these have all been extremely pigmented, so let's see what we get here. Okay, yeah, this is very, very gold, very pigmented. So this is gonna be like, do y'all see that? I'm trying not to get like too much because it has back pigment, which means on a fair-skinned person, it's gonna be like, I have to be careful with this one. It is very beautiful though. It's also kind of glittery, so you're gonna get like a chunky glitter look. It's not gonna be super awesome for textured skin. So if you have a lot of texture, which I do have a lot of texture on my skin, I have like large pores and bumps and breakouts and stuff like that. This isn't gonna be like the perfect highlight for you, but it is really beautiful. The color is very beautiful. It's very gold, and you can see that. Yeah, like now my lip is like yellow, see? And my nose is yellow, and my cheeks are yellow. It's because I'm fair. It's not really the highlighter's fault. I'm gonna kind of blend all this together with my big fluffy brush. Try and make sure I'm not like a gold Christmas ornament. But I think that looks really pretty. I think it kind of all blended together really well, and I like it. Very nice. I got an eyebrow pencil. This is the Believ Beauty Brow Defining Pencil in light brown. I think everything they have is really beautiful, like the gold accents and the gray. I think everything's really nice. So it has a spoolie on one end. Now I have my eyebrows microbladed on. I had a very, very good experience with microblading. I will link my video down below where I got my eyebrows microbladed. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. My eyebrow routine is obviously different than if you don't have your eyebrows microbladed on. So I'm gonna do them off camera with this. I'm just gonna fill them in with this Believ Beauty pencil, and then I'll be right back to show you the next product. Okay, quick thoughts about this product. I'm not sure who told the person naming these pencils that this was light brown, but they're off by the word light. This is dark brown. Which is fine. I actually like the way my brows turned out. I think they look good. This is super soft. This is not like a hard pencil. So a little tiny bit of pressure, like you touch this to your eye even a little bit, you're gonna get a ton of product, which can be good, but it can also be bad. So you just want a little bit, and then you can spoolie it down and get tons of product. So I like it. It made them look kind of like fluffy and, you know, whatever I spoolied it in. But this is a good product if you like sort of a softer brow pencil. If you like more of a stiff, drier brow pencil to like do lines with, you're not gonna like this, which is kind of what I'm more used to. I use the NYX micro brow pencil, which is a little drier of a brow pencil. But if you like a softer brow pencil where you get more product, you might really like this. So the next thing that I'm going to use, they have this, which is a eyebrow styling gel. It also says light brown, so I'm a little bit suspicious of that. It actually looks light brown, so I might believe this is actually light brown. So let's try this. It is light brown, and it's like way lighter than my actual. This is so funny. It's like really lightening my brows up quite a bit. So that's funny. I don't have a lot of brow hairs, so I do like it when it kind of feathers them up a bit and gives me more of a bushy look, because I don't have a lot of eyebrow hairs, which is why I have micro bladed brows. Next, we're gonna move into eyeshadow. So here I have the Believ Beauty eyeshadow palette in Plush Purples. I do love like cool toned purple eyeshadow palettes. It's like my favorite thing ever because I do have blue eyes and I have fair skin, and I just think that cool tones really do the trick there. So I wore like sort of just a neutral tone today so that I could really show you guys these cool tones. I'm gonna start with this Elizabeth Mott tapered blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with this matte shade right here first. This little just regular matte shade. And I'm just gonna go into the crease with this matte shade. Love this color. This is really pretty crease color. Now, because of my fair skin, a lot of these like taupey shades, and they look really light in the pan and they end up coming out so dark on my eyes. Like I'll watch a makeup tutorial on YouTube and then I try it and I'm like, why do I look like this is a huge smoky eye when it looked like a totally wearable, easy eye look on her? It's because my skin is 6 shades lighter than hers. That's why. And that's okay, because we are who we are, people. But if you can look at this, look at this. As I'm digging into the shade, look how it's getting darker. Isn't that weird? It's almost turning into like a gray. So it was taupe on the top, but inside it's becoming more gray, which I actually really like this shade as I'm blending it out. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the outer corner with this purple, just for fun. Let's see how it goes. So I'm taking this brush, I don't know, this came from my Ipsy bag. No idea where it came from, because instead of putting a name on it, they just put a bunch of really weird designs and colors. So I'm gonna take this purple, I'm gonna be adventurous, and I'm gonna go just in the outer corner, and I'm just gonna like pack it on and till like, I don't know, 1/3 of the way in, and then kind of like blend it and make it fade into the middle, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna start packing it on the outside. So I want it deeper on the edge and then sort of fade it on the middle. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and this is what it should look like. Now I'm going to do something a little crazy right now. I'm gonna take this like deeper shimmery shade and I'm just gonna add it right to the edge there to deepen up that purple, only because I just wanna make sure the very outer corner is as deep as I can make it. And then that way the purple sort of gets lighter. Okay, now I'm gonna take this is the brush that I did my under eyes with, and you can see that there was a little bit of fallout from these glitter shades or whatever. So I'm just gonna sweep that away. And then I'm gonna take this lighter sparkle shade right here, and I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner, and I'm just gonna use my finger. So I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna put it here, stamp it on, and kind of mix it into the purple. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. And then they're just kind of blending into each other. If you want to take this blending brush that you used before and just kind of make sure they're blending in the middle, you can do that. I'm gonna go back and take this original brush that I was blending this color with, and I'm gonna get some on there, and I'm gonna pinch it. And I'm gonna make sure I have some underneath. You just wanna balance it a little bit. Do that again. And then I'm gonna take this brush again. Just make sure I don't have any glitter under the eyes. Perfect. And I'm gonna go back into my highlight shade. And I'm just gonna take a little small brush like this, and I'm gonna add my highlight shade into the inner corner. I really like this palette. I think this is pretty. I think you could do a lot with it. You could go a little more subtle if you just wanted to like put this in the crease and then like that's it. You could do that. Or you could use more the like lighter shades in that palette. I think you could do a lot with that. That's a pretty palette. Okay, the next thing we're gonna use is something I'm actually really excited about because this is another thing that Allie mentioned in her video, and that is the Believ Beauty Aluminized Mascara. Bigger, bolder lashes, which is good because this eye look is like, this says that they are, so 3-in-1, 3 mascaras in one, coat for defined volume, 1 coat for defined volume, 2 coats for volume and curl, 3 coats for extreme thickness. So let's get some extreme thickness happening here. Okay, and I have black brown, which may not be great for this eye look, but we're going for it. All right, so 1 coat for something, I don't know. There we are with 1 coat. Let's try our 2nd coat. Okay, there's coat 2. All right, let's go in for coat 3. Okay, here we go. There's 3 coats of our Believ Beauty Mascara. I really like this. I think it does make my lashes look great and volumized. Now, I naturally have really long lashes. They are very light. They're like white, but they are naturally really long. So just giving you a heads up, you can't attribute that necessarily to the mascara, but it is very, very nice. Okay, so I have 2 lip products to share with you. The first one, now I have really dry lips. I did put on some Laneige lip sleeping mask, but you can see they are just like terrible. Like I have the worst lips ever. But I have 2 lip products here. We have the Believ Beauty Satin Crush Lipstick in Soft Rose. And then I have this, which is the Lustrous Shine Lip Gloss in Ethereal. So we have both of these. So let's start with this beautiful lip color. I'm really excited. Okay, so this is Soft Rose. I think we can make this work. All right, let's try it out. Oh, this is really pretty. Soft Rose, like just the name, that's like a lip color I'm really gonna be into. Very creamy. Okay, so this is Soft Rose. It's not like it's kind of a streaky formula. So not like super great coverage, and my dry lips are just terrible. I'm not gonna blame the lipstick for that, but it is really pretty and really creamy. So I do like that. I love bullet lipsticks because I do like a really creamy formula. So let's layer Ethereal on top of this. I think I was kind of hoping that Ethereal would be more clear. Let's find out and not make this really like a warm combination, but we'll find out. Oh yeah. Oh, Ethereal is so pretty. I love that. So pretty. I really like that. It did kind of warm up the lip look, so I don't know how well this cool toned eye look goes with the warm lip color, but it is what it is, and we're just testing out the makeup launch, so there you go. Okay, we're gonna try the Believ Beauty Makeup Perfecting Setting Spray. It says this is a refreshing makeup setting spray that hydrates, preps, and sets skin for flawless makeup application. It will leave your skin with a healthy looking finish. So let's try it. Okay. It smells great. Okay, and we are done. This is the finished Believ Beauty makeup look. I really think there were some winners in there. I specifically really like the foundation. I think I could mix it with some of my lighter foundations and really get a good finish with that. And for $4, I mean, you can't really beat that. I also really liked the mascara. I really liked the eyeshadow palette. I think I will definitely be using that again. I love this Ethereal lip gloss. So good. The eyebrow pencil is good. The primer's pretty good. And I really like this brow gel. So I think there were some definite winners in there. I recommend trying out Believ Beauty. Everything is like under $5. So I mean, grab a couple of the things that you might want to try. I think it's worth it, and I don't think, oh, I actually really, really like the sponge too. Super soft, and I love the color, and 4 sides, so maybe that appeals to you, I don't know. But anyways, I really enjoyed this. and I hope you guys really enjoyed it too. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my beauty or lifestyle or fashion videos in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.